Welcome back to YouTube, Titan Fragrance Reviews. I know I've been gone a little bit. I've been super busy with the holidays, but first I'm going to start out with a little quick mission statement. Obviously, the goal of my channel is to help inform and educate all those from the starter person who's got a couple bottles to those that may have a little bit more. At least just give you my opinion, my honest take on what I'm getting right now, what's been through my journey in my collection that I have, and give you just my honest feedback and opinion on what I think. As you'll see by the title of this, I hate to say much anticipated or much queried upon, questioned on, is the Dior Homme, the 2020. I have this to compare to, which this is a vintage batch of Dior Homme. So I know there's going to be definitely a polarizing change here. So the next reformulation, as you can call it, you can check on your batch code. Mine's 9. Let me tell you here. It's 9Y01, I believe where my batch code is. You can, for you guys don't know, it's etched right down here in the bottle. And basically it should be, they recycle every 10 years or so, but with this one, obviously in 19, it wouldn't have been recycled. It would have been the new formulation. This is the old formulation. So tell by the silver stem. Of course, I got the new one right here, the 2020. Some of the big change is obviously that iris is gone. That's going to be good or bad depending on who you are, on what your preference is. I can honestly tell you, when I first looked into the Dior online, it was really, it doesn't come across as the most masculine right off the bat. I think it's a very classy scent. That iris is very lipsticky in a sense, maybe not so much here as it is on the intense, but it definitely has a very clean, sophisticated smell. So just a quick breakdown on this. It starts out with lavender, sage, bergamot, with your mids of iris, amber, cacao, and cardamom, with your base of patchouli, the leather, and the Haitian vetiver. Like I said, classic. Many people, borderline masterpiece on what this is, what it does. And then of course with your new one, it's, in my personal opinion, it definitely shouldn't have been labeled as Dior Homme. Maybe they could have gone with Modern Man by Dior. I'm not in marketing, so obviously I can't tell you what they should have done. I can just say that piggybacking on the Dior Homme line with gutting it out and changing the completely new fragrance really probably is not the best way for the fragcom to really appreciate what this is. And what this is, it opens up very bright. It's a bergamot and black pepper. I want to say it had elamine, wherever. I haven't even looked that one up yet, but that's what the note breakdown says. Your patchouli, atlas cedar, and cashmere wood. Your base is white musk, Haitian vetiver, and ISO-E super. And really, in the initial blast, which actually I got a couple strips here to remind me. Atomizers are great. That's going to be this one. And just to remind me of this beauty. Right. Vintage. I mean, that iris just pops off. It's not, I don't think it's as lipsticky as intense by any means, but it's definitely present. It's super clean, super awesome. I mean, I definitely, it's growing on me more and more the more I smell it, now this one, 2020, very bright. It really isn't even the same scent at all. I mean, it's just, I don't even know how they can justify calling it that, but I mean, it's super clean, and if it weren't compared to this one, I think in its quality, it's going to stand out. It's going to be one of those that'll rival the Sauvage and those type of current scents. It's not in the sense, it's not like that. It's not spicy like that, but you can definitely smell the bergamot coming off this. And to be honest, I gave my wife a sniff of these. She didn't know which one it was. I had labeled them, and she really took after the Dior homme, the 2020 initially. And then I told her, hey, hold on to the strips. She was watching a movie or something. And then after about an hour or so, I said, now smell them, see what you think. And actually, she came back and really was more up for this one. So initial blast, the 2020. But in the dry down, this one it settled down, and more the cacao, the leather, and things started coming through more. Whereas the other one, the musks, really come to the surface. And I think all in all, this one won. And that's actually the more important thing, is the dry down, right? Again, I think if it weren't labeled Dior homme, it would get a much different response from the FragCom. For those guys that have never experienced this one or haven't even gone into this realm, it's going to be a little harder to find these. So definitely grab these as if you can, or if you come across them. They are going to definitely skyrocket in price. So kind of good for all you collectors and all you guys that are in fragrances. If you got some of these, it actually worked out for you guys for them to redo it like this. And probably they're not going to have that anymore. But with the new one, will drive the price of the old one up for sure. I can assure you that. But this one in and of itself, I mean, you smell the quality, but it's definitely a much safer, mass appealing type of thing, which isn't a bad thing. I know it's a big thing where people want to be different, or maybe have a challenging fragrance, and there's plenty of houses for that. Just this one is not going to be the one that's going to be the groundbreaking, oh, this is a new challenging thing, or the new, this was the leading the pack with the coming out with the iris, and really being more prevalent in the male, or into the men's cologne area. But again, I like it. Do I think it should have been named this? No way. Are there others that can do this similar? Yeah, I mean, I think that there are going to be definitely options for those guys that already have an extensive collection. Then this may not be the thing for you. Definitely get your nose on it, and make your own opinion on it, of course. Test it on skin. For those that are collecting, hey, go ahead and grab yourself some. For those that are new, this is definitely don't have many in your collection. This is going to be quality. It's great. It's Dior. But I just want to get that out. I know everyone's going to be hopping on that, and that's great. I think the more variety of opinions and things that you can get, the better you are investing your time and efforts to go and getting samples, or trying out and making your overall purchase. But at the end of the day, remember, wear what you like, and make sure you wear it with pride. Don't worry about what others are going to say, because it's going to definitely, I can tell you, this is going to get a lot of hate. It's going to get some love, and all because of the name. Had this been done by an indie house or anything else, you wouldn't be getting as much of the hype and everything, which is maybe what they were planning on doing. I don't know. Obviously, Dior is a multi-million-dollar company. They should know what they're doing, I would think. But for those old school guys, yes, you're going to be upset that they gutted out, changed it. I hate to even say gutted. They just completely redid the whole thing, and it's really shouldn't have been named that. But that is my take on it. Looking forward to doing a lot more content. I've been in the midst of a lot of things, but if you can, show the support for the channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up. More importantly, tell me what your take is on it. I much rather like the interaction with everybody out there on YouTube. A lot of great guys I've met, a lot of great reviewers. Send my love out to every one of you guys, and much future success. But definitely, I'm looking forward to providing more for you guys. Thank you.